What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Pick Plug back again with another video. And today I have to do some Monday picks for today. We got our NFL Monday night slate picks for today, and we are currently on a huge hot streak within the last three videos. That means since our last Monday night football slate, which was a week ago, we have been sweeping every single play. And last video we swept our plays as well as the alternate picks, which means we are currently on a 9-pick streak. And right now we are feeling so hot that we'll be giving a bonus pick in today's plays, since you guys did hit that like goal. And if you guys do get this video to 120 likes, I'll be giving out a bonus pick in the next video. And those of you guys that do know, the next video will be an NBA pick for tomorrow, NBA slate for tomorrow. It is the NBA night opener, and for those of you guys that do know, that is my main sport, and we were killing it last season. We're definitely going to go into this season and kill it again. So if you guys do want to stick around for the NBA season, go ahead and smash that subscribe button, turn your post notifications so that you guys don't miss out on these future videos. A lot of these plays are super high value, but PrizePicks does love to change them throughout the day. So if you guys do want these plays as soon as they drop, go ahead and smash that subscribe button and smash that like button again. If we do get this to 120 likes, I will be dropping a bonus pick in tomorrow's video. But like I said, we got some great plays ahead of us for today, so without further ado, let's hop into today's picks. For our first play today, we'll be going over to the rush yards tab. We'll be scrolling down here to Jahmyr Gibbs for 61.5 rush yards. This line will be for more. Now, looking at Jahmyr Gibbs, we can see he's hit this line in 4 of his last 5 games, averaging 74.2 within his last 5. His last game against the Chiefs, he was able to go on the over, having 65 rush yards. And if we look here on Outlier, which again, if you guys don't already have access to the Outlier app, you can get access to it for a 7-day free trial. Right now, its historical data is one of the best ways to be consistent at sports betting. If you guys do want to take this seriously, go ahead and try out all of their tools. You can get the pro plan and get access to EV plus plays, boost plays, arbitrage plays, middle bets, and more. And with all this historical data, you will be able to cash out consistently. So go ahead and try it out for 7 days for free. Jahmyr Gibbs, 8 on the of his last 10 games, he's been able to cash out on this play, averaging 86 rushing yards. And on top of that, he is head-to-head 100% in this last game that he played, which was last season. He was able to go on the over, having 84 rushing yards. Now, going up against the Buccaneers, they are a tough matchup. As of right now, they are 5th when it comes to rushing yards allowed, and versus that running back position, they are 3rd, which is even more difficult, to give me up only 65.3 rushing yards allowed per game versus that running back position. However, it is still just above his line suggests, so there is still a good amount of hope. Of course, against the matchups that he's played recently, they were definitely a lot easier. Against the Chiefs, they were 15th in their opponent rank. Against the Bengals, they were 27th in the opponent rank. However, he did not go on the over. And against Cleveland, they were even around the same. And he was able to go on the over, having 91 rushing yards. So definitely it just depends on their defense and rushing plays. He's been able to go on the over for these rushing plays. As a team, the team is 49% on the run rate, and on top of that, he's exceeded this line 59.5 rushing yards in 9 out of his last 11 games at home, averaging 86.2 in the home games alone. So this is another home game that gives me an extra boost of confidence for this line to go on the over. And I do see this being a little bit of a closer game, so he should be able to get more possessions as well as more carries. And right now he is looking at an 87 rush attempts at a 49% rush share. So I really do like where this is going right now. Most books knows that this is a very difficult prop for most, as well as this matchup is pretty difficult. So it did come out at 70.5, and now is down all the way to 59.5. So if you guys do want to wait later in the day, I do expect it to go probably even lower. So be on the lookout for that. If you guys do like this play, do let me know how you feel about it down in the comment section below. Now, I know we've been on a huge streak, but the Outlet has been on an even huger streak. We've been on a week straight picks that we've hit and swept every single video, but the Outlet has been doing that for multiple sports. Not only have they been doing that for the NFL, but they've been doing that for college football as well as esports plays, and they're doing it on multiple different apps. Again, you guys can see this for Underdog, PrizePicks, DraftKings, FanDuel, Chalkboard, Sleeper, you name it. And the outlets and analysts are killing it right now, especially for the NFL. They've been killing it for the NFL for years, and they're the most reputable sports community out there right now. When it comes to the NBA, they are going to be killing it even better. They literally have a 6-pick slip waiting for you guys right now for tomorrow's slate. So, of course, if you guys want to try it out, go ahead and click the link in the description below. And the best part is for right now, you guys can get the NFL season pass, and this does cross over to the NBA. So if you guys do get the NFL season pass, you will be able to get a huge discount on all of their packages, standard, premium, VIP, and you'll be able to get them slash basically more than half off on most of those packages. At least for the VIP, is more than half off, and this is for a extended amount of time for the whole NFL season. And I'll leave the link for you guys to go ahead and try that out. It is actually not just for the NFL season. It just yeah, I just checked and it's for 150 plus days. So it is whenever you do pay for it to start, it is just 150 plus days on that plan. So if you guys do get it for when the NBA season starts, it will expire. So if you guys do want to cash out and get the best value for the NBA season at a cheaper price, this is probably the best time to do so and get the VIP package, the premium package, or standard package, whatever one you guys are interested, and you'll be able to get 150 days plus on that discounted rate. I believe after Tuesday, the prices will be going up for the NBA season, so definitely do check this out. For our next line, we'll be going back over to the rush yards, scrolling down here to Nick Chubb for the 35.5 rush yards. This line will be for more. Honestly, I do like the demon play for this line at 49.5, but we'll be sticking with the regular prop for now. If you guys do want to check out that demon play, it's also a very solid line. He is sitting at a 49.8 within his last 5 games. On this matchup, it is a very tough matchup for him. They are a very unfavorable matchup versus the Ravens, though he was able to have 61 rushing yards. And if we look here on Outlier, he's hit this line in 9 out of his last 10 games, averaging 46.8 within his last 10 games. But I do believe a lot of bookies are underestimating what he can do right now. They had his line at 37.5, but they lowered it down to 35.5, and that is simply because of the overall matchup. They are third in their rank right now when it comes to overall rushing yards allowed, and versus that running back position, they are second and giving up 61.8 rushing yards per game only. So they are really not giving up much when it comes to rushing yards versus that running back position. And because of that, a lot of bookies have lowered his lines. And I do believe that is where a lot of the mistake comes from on the bookies end. I do like this line still for the over. If you guys do want that demon play, that is definitely something you should look at. Nick Chubb for 35.5 rushing yards on the over of 4 out of the last 5 games on the road. He's been playing better on the road, and he's actually averaging 45.6 rushing yards. And against this run rate to pass rate, they are seeing a 55% to 45% run rate. This is definitely less than most teams, but he's still making the most out of everything. And Nick Chubb, he's of course at the top of the rush attempts at 43%. Not many running backs have been able to go on for this line. That is definitely concerning. But again, his line is so low, especially since how he's been performing. I don't see him going on the under for this line for tonight. If you guys do like this play, this is definitely a very solid play. And I think as it gets more popular throughout the day, this definitely will be going up. So check it out. I do like this play for the over. Right now, Underdog has given you guys the opportunity to win up to 5,000x your money, as well as if you play $5, new users will be able to get 100 just for playing $5. This is absolutely huge, and you can get access to that when you use code PICKPLUG. They also have a bunch of promos that they give out for free. So Underdog is probably one of the best apps right now to win a huge payout boost. You guys can click the link in the description below to download the app and cash out on their huge benefits. Now for the bonus play, that was because of you guys hitting that like goal on the last video. If you guys do a bonus, an additional bonus play directly from my Instagram at PickPlugYT, you guys can go ahead and follow. Been seeing a huge surge of follows there recently, so if you guys want to click that link in the description below to go ahead and follow the Instagram account, you can. We'll be going to the fantasy score tab. I'll be looking at Baker Mayfield for the 19 fantasy score. Now, normally I don't really like to go for a fantasy score, but I really do like this play for the over. He's averaging 20.76 within his last 5 games, and if we look here on Outlier, we can see he's 8 out of 10 within this last 10 games. Now, head-to-head, I did like this matchup for the over. He's hit this line in the last game that he played against Detroit, and right now, Detroit's defense, they are 20th, and they're basically seeing 20 in most of the categories for statistics allowed. So I really do like this line for the over, as right now they aren't one of the best defensive teams, and Baker Mayfield has been consistently going on the over for this line within the last 5 games. So if you guys do like this play, let me know Also, a lot of the QBs, we got Patrick Mahomes and Lamar Jackson have been able to go on the over for their lines. Similar lines at 21 and 22.5. I really do like this line for the over. He's also averaging 22.36 within his last couple of games. So similarly, his line is just a little bit lower, but he's been averaging just about the same amount. So I really do like this line for the over. If you guys like this play, comment down below which picks you guys be tailing. And again, if you guys do want additional exclusive plays, go ahead and check out the Outlier. They have been killing it over there. If you guys do want to cash out on their 6-pick slip that they got waiting for you guys in their Discord, go ahead and click the link in the description below. That'll be all for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.